welcome to the video, the last one of the mini glow up series. Today we were talking everything about glowing up for summer. So grab a drink. I have a coffee, a decaf one, not iced coffee because it's actually a little cold today, so I opted for a warm one. Let's talk everything glow up. First, I think I want to touch up on just how I see glow up, because I think in the past it has been a little bit more of like a physical thing for me. It's like, you know, if someone had a glow up, it meant to me that they just look better now, that they are more attractive in a way. And I feel like it has changed, especially in the past year, couple of years, because for me right now, glowing up is something a little bit more like inside, kind of. It has to do more with like mentally glowing up, energetically glowing up, and then like the physical stuff just comes with it. Because I believe that if you're putting energy in yourself, if you're putting energy in towards love, light, positive things, that energy is also attracted to you. I mean, yeah, the laws of the universe basically. So kind of you start glowing up because you just feel good about yourself, and other people see that also kind of more on like the aura or like the energy that is around you. Because I think that if you are a positive person, you think positively, you speak positively, you just have that glow about you, and people see that because we notice those things even if it's a little bit more subconscious. So I want to break this into kind of like two parts. First, I think I'm gonna start with like what you can do physically to like feel better, and also what you can do a little bit more like mentally. And those are the things that I do typically. So like, you know, you can have different routine. Some things may not work for you, or like, you know, that something else works for you. So this is only from like my experience, only what I do, but I just hope it helps or like inspires you in a way to maybe think about some of those things and have a glow up. Okay, so I do have a list on my iPad, so like let me look at it. Side note, I've been ill and like not feeling well for the past few days. Literally the things on this list I plan to do in the next couple of days, and I also think of filming it, so like there might be a video coming next week, kind of like actually recovering from being sick and getting back to a routine slash glowing up, because I don't really feel my best right now, and I don't know if I sound any different, but if I do, it's because of my illness. So like, yeah, just be mindful. Okay, so starting with physical things that you can do. The first thing that I do whenever I feel a little bit down, I would say, is like a face mask. And this may come in very different forms. I love sheet masks. I also just use like regular masks, anything moisturizing, hydrating, love. And like maybe 3 times a year, 2 times a year, I'm gonna get a facial, but it depends. A few weeks ago, I really felt that my skin was kind of like dull. My normal skincare didn't really do much for it, and I just felt like I needed something more, and that's why I got a facial, and I'm really happy with it. My skin felt amazing afterwards. So face masks are always a great tool that I use whenever I want to have a little bit of like self-care evening, or like any sort of self-care. So that's like the first thing I would do to just feel better. I find having a consistent skincare routine also really good, and I think my skincare is quite simple. I focus on just hydration mostly, yeah, because I've been fighting with acne for like 10 years now probably, and I've tried many different things, but I could do another video on it. I don't want to get like too deep into it, but yeah, I just focus on very simple skincare routine, but a consistent one. I've been using those products for quite a long time now. I may change the night cream because I'm kind of running out, but like, yeah, something easy, hydrating, and that's it. A consistent skincare routine really helps, and like I know that the products that I use right now are good for my skin. I've seen a very good change in the hydration in my skin over the past few months. So I'm just sticking to what I know and what I like. Supplements. Taking supplements is also a great way to have a glow up. Right now I do take quite a lot of pills, but it's also kind of connected to the, me being ill. I think supplements are a great way to make your hair, skin and nails stronger, healthier. I've used supplements for that before and I loved them. And just like overall, you can have a better immune system, you can help your gut with the health and everything. I know I'm not putting it into like pretty words right now, but just there are so many supplements. There are like supplements for everything and anything, so like just look into it if you've never taken any supplements. And like vitamins also, very very important to like take vitamins if you're lacking something, so just look into it. And it does truly make a difference when you're also consistent with it. Another point, daily movement. I have not been doing that recently, but daily movement is such a mood booster. I'm not a gym rat. I've been to the gym maybe like 5 times in my life. I don't know if I would enjoy weightlifting. I've never really tried it. I don't enjoy high intensity training in any way. Like my go-to movement is yoga, Pilates and walking. Honestly, right now. So yes, this is something that I need to work on a bit, like move my body daily. For me, it's just like a 10-minute yoga session in the morning or in the evening or just throughout the day, and that's it. And it makes me feel so much better with my body. Highly recommend daily movement. Good sleep schedule. This is also a very important one. I need to sleep a lot. Like recently, I feel like I need to sleep 9 to 10 hours. Sometimes even 8 hours is not enough. So yeah, and like just feeling refreshed when you wake up, I love that. Also, I need to work on my sleep schedule a little bit, but just sleep makes such a difference. This is the time of the day when our body like resets and recovers from anything that we're doing, so it's very important. And the last two are like not as important, but this is something that I done recently that just really made a difference, and it like has to do really with the physical things and especially with clothing, and that's just like having a capsule wardrobe, or just like being happy with the clothes that you have in your closet. It's amazing when you just get up to your closet in the morning and you don't really have to think that hard about outfits that you're picking out, when you're just enjoying the things that you have. So yeah, I recently did a closet clean out and I'm currently just buying things that I like for the summer. And not only, literally this came in the mail today and I absolutely love it, and that's why I decided to wear it today. So yeah, just having clothes that you love and that you're excited about wearing, it's honestly amazing. And the last thing, I always feel better when I have my nails done, and I do my nails on my own. Currently I have nothing on them, but yeah, just like, I don't know, a simple pattern or just one color on all of them, but just like having something makes me just feel a little bit more put together. That's kind of more of like the physical aspect of glowing up and feeling good about yourself. So let me have a sip of coffee because all this talking is making my throat a little bit sore, so like just give me a second. When it comes to the mind, I feel like this is a little bit more personal, honestly, because you just need to know what works for you. But something that I always recommend is meditation, and also like being consistent with it. I feel so much better with myself when I'm consistent with meditation / like mental exercises, because I feel more present, that I'm living in the present moment and not too much in my head. I can be an overthinker sometimes, quite a big one, so it's always better to just be present and care more about things that are going on right now and not what's going to be happening, I don't know, in a week's time, in a month's time, or maybe in a year's time. I just want to be present and live in the moment. So yeah, meditation is something that helps me with that. I sometimes do a meditation like right before sleeping. It is also a way to just like calm my mind if my thoughts are rushing, that's also nice to try out. Or like if meditation before bed doesn't really work for you, there's also yoga before bed, and just like background music. Some people like rain or like other like nature sounds, but just like any sort of calm music. There are quite a few playlists on like Spotify, a lot of videos on YouTube of just like calm music or like nature sounds that are supposed to help you sleep, and I have used them before and I really like them, so you can also research that if you're interested. Next, something that I'm getting better at. I'm not, perfect at it, but it does make a huge difference, and that is no phone or like no scrolling after waking up. I do try to do at least 30 minutes, but like an hour probably would be ideal. And also before bed. I find that if I reach for my phone right after I wake up and I start scrolling, then like 3 hours pass and I'm still in my bed. I'm getting hungry. I'm mad at myself that I wasted 3 hours of my time, and I just feel bad about myself because I start my day by comparing what I'm doing to what I see other people do on the internet, and that's not healthy. And before bed, it just helps me to calm my mind a little bit. And like I used to even just watch YouTube videos while I was doing my skincare, where I was just washing my face or anything, just even in my bed ready to sleep, but I was still watching a YouTube video, so I can't sleep yet. I need to watch it, to the end. And then I would just find my thoughts like just racing. So I'm also trying to be more mindful about it. And sometimes I still do watch videos while getting ready for bed, but it's definitely something calmer. Maybe a podcast, maybe someone talking, something that makes me calmer rather than excited and like ready for action because I'm gonna sleep. I don't want to be too hyper, I hope I'm making sense right now, but yeah, just try to avoid your phone after waking up and before going to bed. This is something that is very important to me, and it's making your space clean and organized. I am the kind of person that if one thing is out of place, I feel like I have a mess in my room. Technically, it's not messy at all, but it bothers me a little bit. And just having a clean space makes my mind cleaner also. There is a saying, kind of like clean house, clean mind or something. Tidy house, tidy mind. I don't remember, but like there is something like this. So highly recommend. It's always good to just have a clean and organized space around you. Next thing is also kind of about having a clarity of mind, but in terms of plans. I think that planning and specifically making sure you have time to rest is very important, and also like allowing yourself to rest. I don't work, I don't go to uni or anything. I mean, it's literally summertime. And so like right now, my calendar is pretty empty. I don't really have that many things on my schedule, which is kind of changing this week, but still I have a lot of free time. I love slow mornings, slow evenings, so like I have plenty time to rest. But if you go to work, if you go to uni, if your schedule is busy, then just make sure that you have time to rest, but like proper time to rest. It's very, very important. It's the same with like sleeping, your body needs time to rest and your mind also needs time to rest, so like just make sure you have enough time for that. The last thing on my list is spending time outside. I find spending time in nature, even like in my garden, just sitting down on a beautiful day, sometimes even on a gloomy day, being outside, looking at the sky, at the trees, at the flowers, just makes me feel a lot more grounded, close to nature, to myself. Going on walks, noticing small things like how the sun is shining through the leaves on the tree, that the beautiful flowers have already bloomed. Just small little things. Maybe the bird song that you hear in the morning after waking up, or maybe before going to sleep. It's just little things that make your life a lot more beautiful. I feel like I've talked a lot, but this is like the list of things that I usually do to feel better. So I think that's it for the video. And yeah, this is the last one of the mini glowing up for summer series. Although, like I said, there might be a little bit more vloggy video coming your way, actually kind of implementing those things into my life to get it back into routine after feeling like crap for the past couple of days. I just wanted to thank you. Thank you for all the love on the recent posts. On the day of filming this, and I have not checked my channel today, but last time I checked I was only a few, kind of like 4 I think subscribers away from 100 subscribers, which is mad. I did not really think that I would hit 100 subscribers. Like even a few weeks ago it seemed like a very distant goal, but we are very close to it. Maybe we have already hit it and I'm not even aware of it. Sorry for that. I have not been on my phone that much. Yeah, just thank you, honestly, for all the lovely comments, for all the words, kind words that I'm getting from you, and it truly makes me want to keep going, even though it is hard sometimes, but I enjoy it. Like, today I was debating whether or not I should film the video, and I was like, yes, I do want to film the video, and I kind of pushed myself a little bit, but it's good because if I wouldn't be recording it right now, I would be just laying on the sofa watching Game of Thrones probably, and this is just making me, you know, motivated and kind of actually wanting to get back into a routine. Overall, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope that some of my tips or the things that I do have helped you a bit, maybe inspired you to create a new routine. So once again, thank you, I love you, and I'm gonna see you next week with another video.